Hello, my name is Stella Sata, and I would like to talk to you about building your credit score and how to make sure if you are like me and come from a country where receiving credit is not so easy, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a country like Canada where they just give you credit anyhow, before they even get to know you. And you're wondering how you can make sure that you don't get in trouble, you don't mess up your credit score, then this lesson is for you. So, what the first thing that I would like to say is that no matter where you are from, the one thing that you shouldn't do is refuse to get a credit card. Your credit card will be the first step in helping you build your credit. So, this is very important. If you're offered a credit card as a newcomer, then you should definitely get it and you should use it. Most of the times, most places will offer you between $2,000 to $3,000 of credit before you even get a job, as long as you are a newcomer here in Canada. So, what are the key things that you have to know? The first thing that you have to know is basically, I'm going to use this, right? You're going to get, let's assume you get $2,000. And this is kind of mirrored, but you get the idea. So if you get $2,000 of credit, this is how much you can use and pay later. So you need to keep some key things in mind. Number one would be your credit utilization. So make sure that you are not utilizing any more than 30% of your credit limit. So no matter what, make sure that you're not utilizing any more than 30%. So what would 30% of 2000 be? That would be $600. So at any given time, you can use up to $600. Just make sure that your limit, your credit limit does not go below 1,400. Now, most people say if you use the $600, you should pay it off by the end of the month. That is not exactly correct. You can, and that will be better because then you have a zero balance. But more importantly, you have to keep in mind key dates. So you have number one, your statement date. And basically, your statement date tells you what your balance is as of that date. So you may have used $600, but because some of the transactions have not yet been authorized or they have been authorized, but they haven't yet been posted, you find that your balance may be lower. So for the purposes of this example, on your statement date, you could find that your balance is $400 as an example. So what you need to make sure is that you have paid off this $400 by your payment date. And usually you will be given about 21 days. So my statement date, for example, is the 21st, and then my payment date is the 11th. So as long as I pay off this $400 that's showing on my statement date by the 11th, then I will pay 0% in interest. Also, just make sure that by your statement date, which is the 21st, you haven't used more than your $600. And so when they report to the credit unions, to the credit bureaus, your credit utilization will be lower. That way you can build your credit. And some people say use your credit card like a debit card. So if you have $100 on your debit card, but you're going somewhere and you need to pay for your coffee, for example, $10. Use your credit card to pay for the $10 and then transfer the $10 from your checking account to your credit card. And that way you keep using your balance and you're building your credit score. Key things to note: when you don't want a negative credit score, make sure that you pay your balance on time, pay it on time, utilize no more than 30% of your credit, and do not close your account. Keep it as active as you can, because when you close, it reflects as though you had a negative issue with the bank and you were able to close. What are some of the key credit cards that I would recommend? I would recommend something from RBC. This is not a sales thing. These are things that I use myself. I have an RBC credit card, and I also have SCIBC MasterCard for the purpose of me buying from Costco. So yeah, those are the ones I recommend. And my name is Stella Sata. I'm a newcomer in Canada and I'm just trying to figure out this Canadian thing. So I hope you found this quite insightful and have a great day. Bye.